All right, Diesel We the People News one more time at it. Okay, educational purposes only. Not attorney. Not giving legal advice. Okay, just my opinion when I speak. Okay, I'm hearsay. This video's hearsay. Never look straight forward. Always look around you to be able to protect yourself by any means necessary. All right, and use that Second Amendment. Arm yourself with knowledge. Now, this is going to be a little bit longer video, and I'm going to try to make it snap and quacky, right? When an officer issues a warrant for your arrest and you have a court date in the future, that's by information from the cops to the judge. But very rarely does that judge actually have an actual complainant affidavit under penalty of perjury to issue that probable cause. It's always by the officer's information. Okay? Now, in a lot of cases, they'll say it's an officer affidavit, but where's the follow-up? Where's the complainant? Where's the witness of the affidavit under penalty of perjury that these things did happen? Right? They're never around. Okay? Never. Well, there is some out there. Okay, let me stretch that. So, we are not supposed to go to jail first. We're not supposed to be fingerprinted first. We're not supposed to get our information in the computer in the jail first. We're supposed to go see the magistrate first. So innocent people don't even see inside a jail and lose their job the next day. Judges, this is common sense. Attorneys with your high-priced attorney educational shit that you need to wipe your butt with the paperwork you received. And it's in the computer from now on that you've been arrested. Even if the case is dismissed, anytime an officer pulls you over, oh, we've seen you that you've been a bad guy and you've been arrested. Well, no, it's been dismissed. Don't matter. For officer safety, we need to have this in the computer so we can be scared of you. Let me breathe. All right. Let's go with this because it's information.
Pre-game jitters.
Sorry.
So there's a police officer back there on the side of the road, and he looked very curious about my car. Here's my car. What happens usually is either the cop is curious. Is he coming? Yeah. Okay. Either the cop is curious or another driver got butthurt because they thought I was an officer and then they read the car. You can read, right? Yeah. And then they're like, oh, so they'll call the cops and he was doing this and that. And so we're about to get pulled over here. Oh, dear. Siren's on. Go turn that siren off. What's that?
Something wake you up?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm awake now.
So, are you a law enforcement officer?
No.
Okay. Why do you were caught, a complaint come out, you were running lights and sirens. Does this have sirens?
No.
Just the lights?
Yeah, it's amber lights. It's my work car.
Okay, I need to see the registration,
Sure.
license, insurance card.
You bet. There you go.
Thank you, sir. Give me just a moment.
Sure.
Okay, so he's looked at the cop car and all that kind of stuff. And he disputed his reason to be pulled over and harassed anymore. All right? But he still got a driver's license, insurance, registration to the officer when there have not been a probable cause. Okay? Now, yes, and most likely it's information that pulled him over. Okay? Where's the warrant? Where's this information under affidavit of penalty of perjury that this guy was driving a fancy car? Decorated.
So I got pulled over in the cop car again. This happens quite a bit. I'm going to try to deputize them, though. Usually calms them down. If you're in a cop car and you get pulled over by a cop, make sure to turn your cop lights on, too. It's a safe thing to do. We got another cop pull up. Everybody wants to see the antique police car.
And absolutely not the reason.
Morning.
Hey,
So, what do you do?
I'm a YouTuber.
You're a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Why do you got the ambers and the whites on?
Because it wouldn't look like a cop car without them.
Would it look like a cop car without?
Yeah. It's for, you know, when I do events and I turn it on, I want to attract attention. I never use them on the road, or when I only use them when I get pulled over by cops and at events.
Okay, so were you using them today on the highway?
Never.
Interstate?
Never, ever.
Okay.
No.
Got you.
May I deputize you? I usually have these for the kids, but would you like to be a?
I appreciate it. I got one.
You got one. You don't want to be a drone patrol deputy? Okay.
I appreciate it. Though.
Sure.
Stay on top.
Yeah, this happens all the time. All right. That's the first time I've been denied. Who wouldn't want to be a drone patrol deputy? All the times I've gotten pulled over, mostly because of the lights. Because there's a lot of people that buy old Crown Vics and drive them, even if they're painted black and white. But for all the times I got pulled over, imagine it's because of the light bar on the top. And it's probably wasted a few hours of my life having to let the cops who are curious check it out. But in the end, worth it. Because it just doesn't look right without them.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
if you would please turn your lights off for me.
You bet.
All right, so the reason why I just stopped you is we got a complaint that you were traveling over 120 miles an hour down that interstate, weaving in and out on the left and right shoulders. So here's the deal, okay? Just let you grab it, sir.
Okay.
Your insurance card is expired.
Yeah. Oh, it has?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, I have a new one if you need it on my phone.
That's fine. No,
Okay.
it's all
Hey,
good.
can I deputize you with my? I usually give these to the kids.
Save it for the kids.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Now, I'm led to believe and do believe that he was not doing that. So again, information. Okay? Just saying. Where was the probable cause? Just saying again.
Shave and a haircut. Bye-bye. Just a quick note. There are some knuckleheads out there impersonating police officers with Crown Victorias. So that was their main concern once they talked to me and read the car. No, I'm not a cop, but I am the drone patrol. So look out.
Alrighty. Now, there you go. Let's jump into this one. One of the better judges in Texas, Fletcher. Okay? And what does he have to say?
Old Smoky on three. 1, 2, 3, Old Smoky! I'm here to raise the jar.
What? Said that he began to walk away with Sam basically, and he was continuing to walk about 100 yards, but another officer. Right.
What was he doing wrong? Did you do the, we need, yeah, in a line. What's his name? Watkins. Okay. Mr. Watkins, did you just get out of jail? Where did you think you were going today? To the beach?
No, sir. They actually locked it from me and transitioning from moving, so I didn't have access to any of my clothes.
Please don't come in clothes. It's very disrespectful. Okay? All right.
I had to say, on that behalf, for centuries now, judges wore black robes. Is he not being disrespectful to his own court? Just saying. If we're going to think outside the box, and if we're going to talk about clothing, I don't see no holes in his clothes or anything like that. Maybe a t-shirt. And he don't harp on everybody about a t-shirt, so I don't even know why he's picking on this guy. But that being said, You know, the judge been wearing polka-dotted suits before. So, ain't that disrespectful to the courts itself not having the black robe?
Shorts, I mean, you're in shorts.
I literally had this on for the left.
Mr. Watkins, you're charged with.
Okay, so he had shorts on. As long as they're decent shorts, whoopie-doo again, right? Women go up there in skirts. Okay, I don't know.
Evading arrest or detention, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and any interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you.
Now, in Miranda, I believe, and I may be wrong because it's been a long time since I hooked it, it's supposed to be counsel. These states is changing everything to attorneys. You have a right to attorney. But the Constitution says counsel. The Constitution says counsel. The Constitution says counsel. You have no right to an attorney.
This officer was the check by unit in uniform for a stolen vehicle called and arrived first at the scene. Suspect approached the vehicle to verify the license plate while the defendant Watkins was outside the vehicle. Witness officer confirmed the vehicle and told the defendant Watkins to turn around and put his hands behind his back. Witness officer stated that the defendant Watkins started to walk away from the vehicle, ignoring all his commands. Witness officer stated that he tried to grab the defendant Watkins by the arm and the suspect pulled away and kept walking. Witness officer stated he again told the defendant Watkins.
Now look at the facial expression on this guy here, right? So he knows the paperwork is full of cop explaining lies, either on the affidavit or what? Information, the paper information. Again, where's the complainant?
To stop walking away, but he refused to stop. Witness officer stated that the suspect walked an estimate of approximately 100 yards and stopped because he saw the other unit arrive at the scene.
What?
Said that he began to walk away with the stand basically, and he was continuing to walk about 100 yards, but another officer arrived.
What was he doing wrong?
This was a stop for a stolen vehicle.
Right.
That he was outside. Apparently, it was like.
But was he inside the vehicle at any time? Like this.
I'll take it out, Trips.
You'll see the license plate. There was the license plate. He was outside the vehicle. Nonetheless, he was in the vehicle. Just said he was outside the vehicle.
Was he standing while black?
Now, that being said, for officers, it don't matter what color you are. They do this to everybody. Period. Maybe allegedly. Yes. But in my experience, they do this to all people.
You know, I mean, this.
And again, if you just looked, he's just shaking his head. Keep an eye on his head.
Just the officer doesn't know how far away it is, he just look in the vehicle, life, value, person of interest, but
Forget it. Forget it. I'll find no probable cause in your case. Be careful. You know, when you get into a pissing match with an officer, who's going to win? Right? Not only that, when you hang with dogs, you get fleas. So be careful who you hang out with. All right, just go ahead, take.
Because the officer doesn't know.
And there we go. Okay? But, that being said, why is people going to jail first? Right? No probable cause. Oh my goodness. Geez, you get to go home now. But, Your Honor, I already spent the night in jail. I've already been booked. I've already been found guilty by the officers. And since it's in their database, how are we going to clean this up that every time an officer researches my name and find out I've been arrested and never found innocent or not guilty? So from this day forward, they're going to have triggered fingers ready to pull due to information from the computer saying I've been arrested unlawfully. But it doesn't say unlawfully. It just says I've been arrested for the rest of my life. Unless you go through the process through, the courts or, you governor and all that. You have to go through all these jumping hoops to get that off your record. That should never, ever be on it, especially when a case has been dismissed or you found innocent. This will be the People News. Bye, y'all.